Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I woke up this morning, guys, and I realized that this is becoming a problem. YouTube is now removing cryptocurrency related videos for unclear reasons. And so this morning I was on Twitter and I saw a bunch of posts with regards to this, some tagging me in it. And then I saw this, the Modern Investor. Well, no videos today, everyone, or for the next 7 days. My videos have also been taken down by YouTube for violations. He tagged YouTube in the post, and so he has 2 videos that were flagged by YouTube. Guys, I had one flagged back in November as well. He has 2 strikes on his account. So what they do is they close down your account for 7 days. I mean, I'm going to keep making videos, but this has got to stop. And a lot of people are talking about this on crypto Twitter. This guy here, Chris Dunn, apparently had just removed most of my crypto videos citing harmful or dangerous content and sale of regulated goods. Crypto Chico also mentioned this. So my channel is getting attacked right now at YouTube creators. Not a single one of these videos violates community guidelines. Then another screenshot of all the videos that have been removed. Now, one of the things that has been mentioned here, first of all, guys, I want you guys to reach out to YouTube as well if you want. I mean, I think getting more voices in on this conversation is better, and not to just flag videos willy-nilly. Nevertheless, there is this theory here that they're trying to actually remove malware. The International Business Times reports YouTube has in the past removed videos en masse for security reasons, specifically those infected with the Stantinko botnet. While this could explain why videos are being removed for potentially harmful and dangerous, it wouldn't explain why they're being removed for sale of regulated goods. So I don't know. I did a little bit more research on this, and apparently it's a malware bot that can hide in videos. Now, I don't put malware in my descriptions of my videos. Can someone else do that? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it has to actually have to do with the video content creator themselves has to put in a code in their description of their video in order to hijack people's, hijack people's systems who are watching the video to mine cryptocurrency. So could this just be a sweeping effort by YouTube? I don't know. Nevertheless, it has to be dealt with, because a lot of us are just, creating videos with content relating to cryptocurrency and, the news with regards to that, what's going on in the world. So just wanted to start out with that because I was getting tagged in a lot of posts here on Twitter with regards to this, and as you can see, Modern Investor has been hit now with this as well. And so while I was on Twitter, I also saw this here from James Leffler, at James_Leffler on Twitter. Christine Lagarde's letter to the European Parliament. Level playing field needed. Can she be any more clear? So guys, I don't know if you read this letter. This is her letter as president of the European Central Bank, with regards to the climate that we're in, with regards to, digital advancements in moving money cross borders. So stablecoin, she talks about stablecoins, and essentially what it has to do with is it takes aim at Libra for the majority of it, and basically, stating that Libra or cryptocurrencies like Libra, stablecoins like Libra, could threaten sovereign nations and the way that we work today. And so what she talks about here specifically is for countries to act on this, and for us to come to an overarching framework so that this is not a potential threat anymore. So she writes here, and she doesn't talk about Ripple or XRP in particular, but I do want to read this. One such possible risk is that stablecoin arrangements could lead to significant market concentration. If the entities that govern stablecoin arrangements control large digital platforms, i.e. Facebook, they could impact the level playing field by promoting the use of their own solutions, with possible lock-in effects and or blocking other service providers or payment methods from their platforms. Moreover, the potential combination of social media data with financial data could give stablecoin operators a strong competitive advantage and undermine market contestability. So what this is essentially stating is, guys, there's a looming threat out there, and it's called Facebook. What Facebook does is they collect data. What Facebook is looking to do is get into the cryptocurrency game by releasing their stablecoin Libra. More accurately though, not so much getting into the cryptocurrency game as they are getting into the game of finance, competing with banks, competing with all those companies that deals with your money for transactions. And what she is stating here, but not so much stating, is the fact that we have a solution, folks, and the world is going to need to combat threats like Facebook. There's a lot going on in the fintech space right now, and a lot is still up in the air, but Ripple has the ability to combat this problem with their RippleNet technology. So guys, I will leave this article here for you to read. She doesn't, of course, as I said before, mention Ripple, but ultimately this states something that is a looming threat for the financial world. And, the technology's out there to be able to combat this. Banks just have to realize that, okay, we need to do this. And I think they're starting to realize, I think they're really understanding. I think 2019 was a big year for education, and I think they're realizing that, okay, once regulatory clarity is out there, we can adopt the technologies that we need in order to combat these threats, namely Ripple technology, of course, using XRP as that ODL source for cross-border payments in this example. So like I said, I'll leave this in the description for you guys to read if you want to read the whole thing. Guys, this from AMB Crypto, Ripple's FlashFX co-founder. ODL may take time, and SWIFT will always be there. Well, yeah, it will take time if the regulations take time, and I think that there is a direct correlation with that. So right now, they're just talking about the now. They're talking about what is going on now. Compared ODL transfers to the traditional system, Steger noted traditional transfers resulted in slow results and more money. However, the adoption of this service among the users has been slow, and many were still using SWIFT. The co-founder noted that even though ODL adoption might take some time, SWIFT will always be there. So yeah, SWIFT is always going to be there, I guess, in the meantime, until they're not. Despite low use of the ODL corridor, Steger believed that most users were aware of XRP, the digital currency, and claimed that the digital asset had real value. So he mentions here, it's not that overnight the banks will jump on this. There's a risk appetite. There is a number of different things from a regulatory perspective that they can do, but I think, looking back over the last 12 to 18 months, it has improved continuously. So yes, essentially stating the obvious, it will take time, but it is improving. Even though the ODL platform is still in the testing phase, FlashFX planned to expand this service to Japan. Nicholas had previously talked about the new corridor that will establish in Japan in 2020 Q1. FlashFX might take this step with the help of SBI, a RippleNet member in Japan. So ODL, guys, continuing to build. We still have to see those regulations become clear in order for this really to take off. As I've said in the past, but it's good that Ripple is using these corridors as more than test grounds, I'd say, at this point in time. Using corridors right now where they can legally do business is great to kind of see how it works in a real life environment and then scale up as needed. Of course, the 200 million will help that down the road. Guys, I saw this from the Daily Hodl. XRP, an extremely important technology, but retail interest remains to be seen, says U.S. Economist. And we're not seeing the retail interest that we did in 2017 because the cryptocurrency market has been depressed now for almost 2 years. The editorial director of the American Institute of Economic Research says he believes XRP may change the world. Okay, and this coming from a longtime Bitcoin bull, Jeffrey Tucker. He says Ripple and XRP are poised to thrive off the failures of the widely used payment messaging system SWIFT. I'm going to read you some of this because this is pretty interesting. We have to remember, okay, this is a quote from Tucker. We have to remember that XRP is a specific kind of crypto. It's not the crypto anybody dreamt of happening in 2009 when crypto first entered the world. But it is a brilliant technology in the sense that it's a mediated technology. It's a proprietary technology. And a lot of these sorts of regular man-on-the-street style investors in crypto are not interested in it for that reason. So he does indeed state here, by not stating it so overtly, that the regular man on the street, the everyday person, doesn't see it like they see Bitcoin, shooting up thousands of percentage points, making tons of money right off the get-go. But it is a good investment because of what it actually is. It holds value. He is actually saying it without saying it in so many words. That doesn't mean that it's not going to change the world. I think it's an extremely important technology because it's thriving off the failures of this antiquated system SWIFT. He does go on to say down here that the XRP token is really valuable in that sense, but the token, I think it's probably more valuable in its stability as a token than as a medium for cross-border payment system, that sort of thing. I don't quite understand what he means there. And this is a bit of a surprise. I don't think anybody expected this, as I say, in 2009 all the way to 2013. He does go on to say that he doesn't think it should be listed as a security, and that security law is so antiquated in its own right that they're just kind of trying to, make these definitions fit for cryptocurrencies, and that's where they have to kind of rewrite the books, take another look at it. So anyway, really interesting input here, guys. I will link this article in the description. The YouTube video interview is down here as well in this article if you want to read it. And guys, UK exchange operating since 2014 lists XRP. So this from the XRP Arcade Digital Securities Exchange DSX is a fully integrated electronic trading platform tailored for digital currencies. And as of December 23rd, DSX tweeted out the addition of XRP on its trading platform. DSX will be adding 3 XRP pairs to the USD, the Euro, and to BTC. Even though DSX's volume is relatively low, at the time of this writing, its coin market cap liquidity ranking is 19th. So out of all the cryptocurrency exchanges, not faring too poorly. And guys, we're starting to see this more and more. We saw it through 2018, 2019, more trading pairs through XRP listed on these exchanges. This is going to be really, really important for the next bull run because this will essentially dictate how trading is done. People in the know will realize if they use XRP, their trades will get to where they need to go quicker, at least quicker than Bitcoin, okay? So really great news here from the UK. Guys, it's a bit of a, it's Christmas Eve. I hope everybody has a great Christmas tomorrow. I hope that this gets sorted out as well. I hope that this video doesn't get taken down for the reasons that seem to be rumbling around crypto YouTube or crypto Twitter or whatever you want to call it. Tweet out to YouTube, tweet out to YT creators, because this is a problem that I think they're trying to solve with a blanket solution, and it doesn't really seem to be working. Anyways, guys, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.